finished, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my wrath. Did you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions? You may have given the credit so that you're safe now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great has ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one won't stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in.
I ain't here to fight, Phil.
I got everything to lose.
Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those.
I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested, I wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me reap the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though.
But I ain't here to fight, Phil.
I got everything to lose.
Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those.
I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. They cement when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
On the set.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Richardson looking to throw. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Third and long for Richardson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Stroud on third down now.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He couldn't get away there. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
There he goes, right side.
Still going. He's on his way.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Escaping the pressure right.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Touchdown, Colts!
Jonathan Taylor,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Pierce with a motivated run there, and no surprise he's motivated this season after a late injury robbed him of a 1,000-yard campaign last year and potentially the Rookie of the Year. Even still, the fourth-round pick outplayed his slot with over 900 yards in 13 games.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. To about the 33-yard line. The Texans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Cowboy 80. Go.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready up. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. He's into space past the 25.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Buffalo 18. Street. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Touchdown! Dameon Pierce from 6 yards away. And the Texans have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion, the tight end.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
70. Check man. Check man. Set up.
Here's Richardson to throw.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Hold the ready.
Richardson going to change the play here.
18, 5 years.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stroud looking to throw. This ball caught by Mechie.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Stroud.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Pierce in motion left. On 1st down, Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to
These
Orlando,
two coaching
where standing
staffs
by
likely
is
going through their
Jonathan
final
Coachman. He has
adjustment
our EA
for the second
Sports
half.
halftime report.
One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. taken from just outside the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
60 Maverick. Trap 50. Trap 50. Big Lion. Yep.
Play action. Now Richardson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Malik Collins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Ready, set.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
19 Lion.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Gay's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Phillips now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake.
Out to his left.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pierce in motion left. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Phillips now from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mechie, the man in motion.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. Stiff-armed him. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. Touchdown, Texans! John Mechie, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sheldon Rankins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 138 yards Yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
And Stroud now to throw.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Running left, Taylor.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Off play action, Richardson.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Hey, smash! Check! Street!
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
18 Rattler!
Stroud on 3rd down now. Flush to his right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Warriors 70.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Dragon 60. No. 18, 5 in. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Taylor is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
70 Rangers.
Throwing now is Richardson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Stroud. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Juju Brents. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates.
Richardson now on 2nd down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Richardson to throw off play action. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Richardson going to move him around.
Cup 19. Go, Reed. Go. Reed alert.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame.
safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
19 Lions.
Now it's Richardson.
Buying time to his left.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.